Maharaj's world as described in I Am That, chapter 23. The name of this self inquiry meditation is I Am My World. Let's sit comfortably and let's close our eyes. Bring up the memory of a not so interesting movie. A movie that you probably saw along with your family or friends. As they were all interested, you were simply hanging on around. But you did not find the movie very interesting. Can you bring up that memory? Can you say the following about that experience? That you were not really consumed by the storyline. It was simply going on. You were not really there. You were in your own world. Can you remember one such event? You were clearly at an emotional distance from the characters in the story. Let's drop the movie or the movie story or the movie characters. Let's drop even the family or friends that were watching the movie. Simply attend to the memory of that emotional distance from the movie story. Pertaining to that emotional distance, wouldn't you say the following? There was sound, but the words of the characters do not reach me. There was sound, but the spoken had no existence. There was the clear perception of sight, but the contents had no being. In that emotional distance, there was no experiencer, there was not even the experienced. Duality had dissolved. There was only dispassion, natural dispassion. In that moment of emotional distance, would you have said? It is dreamlike, where everything is changing, but my world is changeless. It was not that you could not hear. You could, but you were not consumed. Similarly, Maharaj is not consumed by the world around him. There is dispassion for the experiencer. Hence, he is removed from the body mind person called Nisargadatta. There is dispassion for the experience itself. Hence, he is removed from the personal world. He is always at a distance, resting as the witness consciousness. That is the inner world. When the witness consciousness or the lower witness collapses, only the higher witness or the primordial awareness remains. That silent, non dual oneness, devoid of a subject and object, is Maharaj's world. Do you recognize that? Taking the stand of the witness of the meditator, and allowing the witness also to collapse. You can instantly be in Maharaj's world right now. The inner world is non verbal. The higher witness does not speak. Speech is only a knowledge idea for the higher witness. At this level of the higher witness or of the primordial awareness, there is simply a non dual, silent knowledge ocean. The waves of knowledge arise and dissolve back into this knowledge ocean. The knowledge waves are not different from the knowledge ocean. It is all simply knowledge. Keval jnana, only knowledge. Words do not reach here. Are you able to dive into the silent, non dual reality, devoid of subject and object, and recognize the non verbal world? The silence sings. The emptiness of the inner world is actually full. There is no lack here. There is no duality here. Not even a God, no scriptures, no religion, no guru, no world, no people, no events, no objects, no duality of any sort. There is no I even. Total absence of name and form. There is the beingness only. Rest in the beingness. Abide in the being. This rest is precious. Is there a recognition of the preciousness of resting in the being? The I may come up and take you away from the inner world. Recognize its restlessness and trace back your steps on how you got to the inner world and bring it back. The starting point was the natural distance between the person and yourself. Use that natural distance between the person and yourself, the witness, as a master key. That recognition of natural distancing is Viveka, the power of discrimination. Viveka leads to Vairagya. The power of discrimination leads to dispassion. Vairagya or dispassion propelled you from that outer world to the inner world. That was the automatic right action. That action is proof of your earnestness. Your earnestness removed all obstacles and allowed you to rest in the being. If the eye takes you back to the outer world, use these steps to trace your steps back to the inner world and rest in the being.